продолжение. Не понял, какая клавиша. Снайп, удержи и... Что-то не понял. Где кодекс? Общение. Это, наверное, единица. Да. Что за крестик? Понял, что за крестик. Спаться так и не дали.
We should have fled to the woods.
Keep your old wives.
Why they attacked so quick, so we wouldn't have time to join forces.
Aye, you might be right. I'm sure Sigismund ain't no fool. Backstabbing swine.
Все еще переел. Щиток.
Hey, the men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's happened?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Rubber?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I can...
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Мне доспехи-то дадут?
Be a bit more careful.
Что там за восклицательный знак? Хотя исследованное место. А одна как мне нести караул? Просто стоять тут? Это будет весело. Можно там упражняться в чем-нибудь, побегать, жирок скинуть. Да, выносливости не хватает. Что скажешь? Сменить уже?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Окей. Что-то случится через 2 часа. Я понял. Где-то сытость меньше 100 станет. Меня, наверное, сменят.
My respects to you.
My respects.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, they was either blessed, or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing down. If any of us make such a cock-up, Sir Robard would flay the skin off our backs.
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye. Well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be saved.
Is Sir Robard really that tough?
Tough? Aye. But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows warcraft.
I believe it.
Ничего интересного. О, кстати, уже не стало видно что-то. Не полностью все черное. А, наверное, алхимией можно будет заняться. А, я хочу спрыгнуть. А, теперь выносливость не так тратится. Это, наверное, потому что я переел тогда. Что-то происходит. А, так это утро. Стена наружного двора.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Немец.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Hey, watch it! Can't remember you.
Да я столько проскакал так быстро. Карта побольше будет.
Hey! Jesus! Look where you're going!
Jesus Christ be praised.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Так, ну с точки зрения силы я никак не смогу. Наверное, вот
So
так.
Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Понятно. Кстати, отец.
What the hell?
Где моя кровать? Вересталище. Окей. А, так я же с собой это все таскал. Так, сытость. Немало. Короче, пару часиков надо. Может там что-то и произойдет. Как ускорить? Уже никак. Мясо зайца надо продать. Сразу переедание. Вообще не стоит догонять. Я понял. Вот, простите. Класс. Круто, наверное, крутая. Даже украсть нельзя. Открыть. Проще. Надо выйти во двор, да? Кухня. Может, что-то интересное расскажет.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Try Votova. He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful. But he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary.
Is there someone here who trades...
Try Votova.
Sigismund's visit this morning was pretty alarming, isn't it?
And no mistake, that army of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine speaker, or they'd have squashed us like bugs.
Он робот. Где тут выход? А, меня, наверное, не выпускают просто отсюда. Меня выпускают. Я не хотел так. Так все просто. Что такое? Арестовали за побег.
Got you! Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double.
Ух ты.
Kurva!
Народ, где купа?
Who is it? What do you think you're doing?
А, все, я понял.
Is there someone?
Try Votava. He's.
То же самое. Закончить.
What's going on? Hey, look out!
Lout.
Я хочу искупаться.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here! Hey!
Ладно, ушел. Пять.
Got you! You're...
Ладно,
I have
пойдем.
to. All right, take me.
That's a good...
Хочу попробовать другой способ все-таки. По-моему, как-то можно договориться. Ой, а что у меня все упало? А, здоровье не полное. Ну. Любому жену можно уговорить.
Are you serious?
Что, нельзя поговорить? Ну ладно. Я хотел помахаться. Чем тогда аресталище помечать?
Sigismund and his bloody heathens. King Charles is going to be at peace and calm everywhere.
Да ты подозрительный.
Good day to you.
Is there someone here who...
Votava is your man. If he hadn't already sold her.
Oh, I thought he was looking mighty smart. Not his usual grouchy self at all. What's he so pleased about all of a sudden?
Haven't you heard? He's courting some wench on the side.
What, Lashek? You must be pulling my pizzle. There isn't a woman round here who'd look twice at that horny old goat. Excepting that vixen of his.
No, but she's not from around here. She don't live in the village. Maybe up at the mill. Or with the charcoal burners.
Christ, no good will come of that. Bringing strange women into the village from God knows where.
My very words. The neighbours are missing 2 hens already.
Could have been a weasel.
Or that weasel of a woman. Who knows what she's like? For all anyone knows, she might be some wild woman of the woods.
Not likely. We've already got all the wild woodland women at home ourselves. Excepting Arthur. He's a she-dragon.
Прикольно, погода меняется сама. Обычный, обычный, обычный. И интересно. Неуверен домик получается тоже. Не знал, где купец. Хачик ему продать, который почти испортился.
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
А у тебя есть? Че, у него всего 10? Ну, денег-то не хватит. Ну, пофиг. Прекрасно. Он меня может больше полюбит теперь. Тупанул на лоб, посмотреть, что у него есть, чтобы купить.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure.
Хотя, пофиг на деньги.
Here, with a little something on top for good measure.
Well now, thank you very much.
Репутация повысится, наверное. Сейчас посмотрим. Хотя это смотря какая переплата, наверное.
If you've got the coin.
Да, есть. Нет, 49, такая же, по-моему. Факел нам не надо. Карта сокровищ. Указывающий. 166. Ручка 24. Вот повязок надо купить, наверное. Платишь 8. Продать. Ща. Офиговая. 7. 6. Оп. А сыр там. Ноль один. Так. Яблоки мы себе оставим. Сделаем. Так вот.
Then the wind would blow you off your feet, and the next thing, it's dead calm. I wouldn't be surprised if we had snow next.
It's always been like that, though. Anyway, if it does...
Где тут оружие? Частное.
But I heard it snowed in Sternberg only a week.
Nonsense. Who told you?
Кстати, не зря, наверное, у него имя.
God be with you.
Is there someone here?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votova. Folk aren't too fond of him, but he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate.
Потом.
Never mind.
Я тут пошляюсь. Подомишки проверить. Как же быстро он встает. Ну, кстати, у главных персонажей нормальные лица. У тебя восковая. Неплохо. С ней можно говорить.
Can you tell me who I can...
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry, but I reckon Votava the Pond Keeper wouldn't let even Sigismund interrupt his business. I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him.
И, блин, этот начальник. Так. Что это за дом чей? Я понял, простите.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Окна залезть нельзя. Тебе не Battleground. Сейчас мы бегали. А, да какой ты славный. Блин, да здесь же легко забежать. Стенки прогуляемся. Ведь уже сдох.
What?
Прости. Не написано, что частная территория. Она украдена, получается. Пропишется. Все. Берем. Берем. Все. Шпора. На ноги. Перчатки. Плавники. Одежда. Вот это классно, что много слоев. Я понял. Вот это похожий главный дом. Частная территория. Так, клиптоман. Я не виноват. Помрет.
Are you serious? What the hell?
Что не игровой персонаж. Спальня, да? А, сюда нельзя. Сюда можно. Очень странно. Наверное, дурацкие привычки, люблю в каждый уголок заглядывать в таких играх.
Там!
Толку ее воровать, если ворота закрыты. Пойдем пожрем.
If I needed some food...
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra,
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad.
Рендель. Однако дорого. Чем мы ее можем продать? Не хочу продавать яблоки, потому что они целебные свойства. Кстати, этот сыр не имеет, этот имеет. Понятно. Блин. В общем-то. Это просто взять. Может, промею продать?
What the hell are you doing?
А, я что, готовить ничего не могу.
Huh?
Спасибо, яблоко. Опять объедимся. Конкретно так. Придется отсыпаться. Кажется, что-то должно случиться просто. Энд. Стражник. А если я не разденусь? Да ладно, обувь сниму. Спросили. Спать. Можешь задерживаться, нет времени. А, я понял. Короче, типа надо скорее похоронить, а не поздно. Так, тут у нас повара и все, да? Чуть неизвестно. Наверняка ты находишься на частной территории. Да.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Болтаем, барон. Не хотят. Ну нафиг. Не смотришь так.
What is it?
What is it? Yeah. Говори со мной. Тебе не пофиг, скажи, что я сбежал. Да? А тут, наверное, какие-нибудь казармы. Есть. Просто так ничего нигде не валяется. Будешь писать? Нет, это ручки. Ас нет, а у тебя. Простолюдин. Частная территория. Ну, в общем, надо просить стражника, как я понял.
What? What is it? What the? What the hell?
Что за черт? Интересно, можно совсем провалить эту миссию? Секунду.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Так. Блин, накричать на него не выходит. Угрожать тоже по-любому. Знаешь, кто я такой? Так я никто.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Понял. Успех стражи найти, это как раз в тех местах обыскивать. И ты жирная скотина. Что, доспех прямо тут получается? Я спал. Оп. Вот она дверь. Надо купить отмычки. Я понял.
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! You're under arrest.
Я ждался. Я не понял, как он тут оказался.
It's you! You crippled someone! You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Хотя, может быть, меч сканает.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. I dread to think what he'll do.
Try your fairy tales on someone else.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
You don't pay, you go to...
Put me in jail then.
You'll love it there. It's all set up.
I hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it. Go. You can, I'm sorry to say.
О! Стоп. Ага. Вот мы и вышли. Так, мы же там что-то повысили общее. Изучено, уровень 3. Это уже было. Поставить свою метку X.